What's good, YouTube? Welcome back to the channel, USPS Twan. So, I told you guys prior in another video, in the last video, that I would be bringing you since I've been getting so many questions on the process, the timeline that it took to get on with the USPS, the process that they go through, what to do after certain phases of the process, and, the application. I told you guys I would go ahead and bring you that video, since most of you guys want to know about that, just to, let you guys know that I do appreciate your views. I'm paying attention to your comments. I'm trying to respond to all of them, and I'm trying to bring you the content that you want. So anyway, without further ado, I'm going to go ahead and cut this video for the entire USPS hiring process, application included. So first, what you want to do in order to apply for the USPS, you want to come to this website, about.usps.com/careers. So you come here, I'm already logged on to the site, but you can just search it in your Google feed, or you can just type it up here in this bar. All right, so when you get onto the site, since you've already typed in careers, it's gonna bring you to the careers section, and you're not gonna have to go down too far. What you're gonna wanna do is come down to this section that says top jobs. These jobs, I'm not sure, you guys might be qualified for them. Most of the people that watch the channel aren't probably not qualified for these, but we might have some mechanics, tractor trailer operators, whatever. But anyway, what I did, I came over here, I applied for the City Carrier Academy. In this area, you also apply for the Rural Carrier Academy, or the Assistant Rural Carrier. Did I say Academy? I mean Assistant. The City Carrier Assistant. Goofy me. But anyway, so you can apply for those positions, or if you don't want to be out on the road and you want to just work inside of the post office, you can come here, apply for the mail handler assistant or the PSE mail processing clerk. So anyway, since I applied for the CCA position, I'll go ahead and click that. So you click on whichever one you want to apply for, and you come over here. You can read the job duties and all of that. You know what I'm saying? You can get into that yourself, but you can read all of that. But you want to come down here and click on the apply button. And you don't have to look at how to apply, because I'm about to show you right now. So I'm gonna go ahead and click continue here. And I'm gonna do this fast. I'm not gonna go over the whole entire application process, but I'm just gonna show you guys exactly what it entails. So I'll go over it, help you get started, and then I'll show you guys exactly what it entails. So hopefully your computer loads a little bit faster than mine. Mine's moving slow right now. So anyway, we come over here. Now that it pops up, we select the state that we're applying in, and this right here is gonna bring all the jobs up, as you guys will see here in a second. And for this one, since I applied for the CCA role, so I'm gonna be out delivering mail, I'm gonna go ahead and hit delivery. Sometimes if you hit one of these, they might not have any job openings for that particular functional area, as they call it here, as you see. But anyway, so once you click there and you click on the job you want, the state you want, and the functional area you're looking at, it's gonna pull up a list of all the job openings near you in that state that you clicked on. So you just come down here and you find whatever state or whatever city in the state that you're gonna be applying in. Looks like Texas has a lot of them. I'm just showing you that. So it's a lot of them on here. So you just click on the one that you wanna apply for. I'll just click on the first one. And it basically is gonna bring you into the application process. Y'all excuse my screen, I keep a lot of tabs open. I be doing a whole lot on this computer. But anyway, it's gonna basically bring you down here. It's gonna give you a more in-depth job description. It's gonna let you know everything about it. It's gonna give you your benefits, the driving required, the requirements for whatever position it is that you're trying to take on. It lets you know about the non-career 360-day term, which I've told you guys about in previous videos. You work 360 days and then you're required to take 5 days off. It tells you the salary range, and it's $18.50 for city carriers. And when I was in academy, they let us know that that was a national pay range. So I think everybody's gonna be starting at that. Until you become an actual regular carrier or a career employee, you're not gonna get the cost of living increase for your salary. So anyway, it gives you details about that. But what you wanna come do is click on apply. Read that so you can make sure the job's right for you. Then you wanna come over here, click on apply. So you just you know, just like with any other application that's online, it's gonna ask you a lot of questions. It's gonna, you know, get all your information. You're gonna have to set up an account, and eventually they're gonna send you an email for all that. So you just set up your account, fill out all that information. I'm not gonna go through this. It's pretty self-explanatory. You just, you know, follow the steps that they have right here. If you have any questions about that you need answered, just comment on the video and I'll let you know about that. So anyway, once you fill out this application, you'll go through that. It takes probably about 30 minutes, maybe a little less, maybe a little more. I can't even remember. But anyway, so that's the application process. And now we're gonna get into the timeline of how long it takes to actually get them to start responding and actually get on. So as you can see here, the first time I reached out to the USPS, I filled out my application on June the 25th of 2021. And that same day they sent me the acknowledged candidate. So I get this first email, and then right here they're gonna send you another email, and they're gonna have you take an assessment. So I received that the next day. So I had to go in and take this assessment. Ooh, I don't want you guys to know. I don't want, you know, the world to know. You know, you guys that watch the channel and subscribe, that's cool. But I don't want anybody reaching out, you know, that works for the company knowing which station I'm at. But anyway, I guess it's too late now, and I'll probably mention another video anyway. But anyway, you come down here, you're gonna click on this button to take your assessment. It's, you know, it's just like it asks you questions, kind of test your character or whatever, you know, it tries to find out if you're gonna be on some criminal activity, or, you know, if you know how to think straight, basically. If you're a reasonable person, it's nothing to be, you know, worried about. It's just a few questions. So anyway, you go ahead and you take that assessment. And again, I did mine on the 26th, and they sent me another acknowledgement of application email. And after you take your assessment and they, you know, find that, you know, you're reasonable and they can work with you, they're gonna send you for the CCA role, since I'm gonna be driving, they sent me a USPS motor vehicle record search. As you see, they sent multiple emails of that. I had a final one somewhere up there, but you need to make sure that you check for these emails. And as you see, they're coming from different email addresses. So check all your emails. You know, I typed in USPS up in the search box, and, you know, it pulls up all of my emails from USPS, even if it's not coming from an official USPS email address. So anyway, I finally gave them the permission. All you have to do is let them know that it's okay to do it. They're gonna give you like an accept or decline letter in one of these emails, and you just let them know that it's okay for them to do it. So again, I did mine. I think I let them go ahead and do it on either July 2nd or July 3rd. So after, you know, I gave them permission to do that. They came back, they checked and verified my driving record. And then I got this conditional job offer email on July the 16th. So about 2 weeks, or exactly 2 weeks after I let them go do my check, they sent me the conditional job offer letter, which you do have to accept or decline. As you can see in this email, I'm not gonna open all of them up, but you guys get the gist. You can either accept or decline the email, and that's what you do here. And then they'll come back, and that's when you start doing your background investigation. As you can see here, this is the company that does it, and this is just, it's showing me that my background investigation is pending and that I have a USPS account created. So that happened on the 16th and 17th. And, you know, I guess while they were running my background, a few days later, they sent me the email, because, you know, you have to go get your fingerprints done so they can really verify your background like that. Make sure you're the person who's actually on the application or whatever. So they schedule you for your fingerprints. Now on this, with these fingerprints, you have about 3 days to do it. They're gonna send you this email, let you know what locations you can go to, and then let you know exactly what forms of ID you need to bring with you. So, you know, I did that. They sent me something that I had to print to take in there. They didn't even really ask for that when I went in there, but, you know, every area might be different. Some people, it might be sticklers for, you know, the rules that, and want to follow them to the T. But anyway, so I did that. I set my fingerprint appointment. I came in. They also sent this list of all the different times that they're going to be open. You have like 3 days to do this, if I'm not mistaken, something like that. 3 days is what I believe they gave me, and certain offices only do them by appointment, or they only do them between certain hours. The one I went to only did them on 2 days, so I had to get in there because the 2 days, like the last day was like the third day, so it was, if I didn't get it in then, you know, I'm not sure exactly what would have happened. So anyway, you get that, you do your fingerprints, you go in and do your fingerprints, and that's the last thing that they require of you. Now, this is the process that takes the longest. As you guys can see, I went and did my fingerprints. This is when I got my email. So I did my fingerprints probably on the 3rd day, which was probably about the 23rd. So after that, you know, you just wait for your background. Mine was taking so long, like it took at least 3 months. Like as you guys can see, I started on July the 25th. And I didn't get on until in October. So, you know, it was a waiting process and a waiting game, but they, you know, I called them, there was a number on one of these emails. The first one that they sent, you guys saw the name on one of them. I can't remember which one it was, but there was a phone number on there that I got, and I called them, and they just told me that they were still processing my background through that background company. So 2 weeks after I made that call, so I made the call on like October the 1st or something like that, to see what was going on. They finally sent me my first day of work email. This email consists of a few different things. It's gonna let you know what footwear you can and can't wear on the job. As you guys can see here, they're gonna send you a little dress code policy and all of that. So, you know, basically that is the process. It took me about 3.5 months. As you guys can see here, it was about 3.5 months for the process before they sent me to the orientation. I've made videos about the process, and I've made videos especially going in depth on the orientation, the driving training, the CCA Academy, and my on-the-job training. So if you guys haven't watched those videos, make sure you check those out. Man, what else? I feel like I'm forgetting some, but I think this may cover it all in detail. Basically, it took me 3.5 months from the time I applied to the time that they actually called me in for orientation. They're gonna reach out to you and call you and make sure you're still interested in the job. So I got a voicemail from the lady who was making sure that I was still interested in the job. I told her I was, and we started, I think she gave me about 2 weeks, a week and a half or something like that, to, you know, clear up any prior engagements that I had going on, clear up anything that I needed to take care of. And, you know, I went to orientation, and, you know, once you go to orientation, it's like you're gonna still have a few days off to do different things, because you're gonna have to go to orientation, or you do your shadow day first, then you go to orientation, and then you do the driving test. So they're gonna schedule different people that are gonna be in your orientation for different days. They do like 2 or 3 a day at my office. And so you get your driving test, and then once you pass your driving test, you don't wreck your vehicle. It's not, you know, it is a pass or fail, but the way to fail is you wreck the vehicle. Somebody hit a mailbox on the course, not actually on the street, because you're gonna drive on the street, but you're first gonna drive on a course that they set up. One of the guys in my academy told me that he hit a mailbox on the course, and, you know, the dude made a joke about it, but it wasn't a fail. This is where you can get your bumps and bruises inside the training area. But once you get out on the street, you better not wreck that vehicle, or you are gonna fail. Anyway, so I did that, did the driving test. Then you go to CCA Academy, which is what teaches you how to do the job. It teaches you how to case the mail, pull down the mail. It teaches you how to go deliver it to the mailbox. It teaches you about all of the different mailboxes, the CBUs, which are the community boxes, the NBUs, which are also community boxes, but they're ones that you can pull up to mount it and not have to get out of your vehicle. The CBUs, you're gonna have to get out of the vehicle. They teach you about the blue boxes for collections, which is what I'm learning at the moment. When I go back on Monday, I'm gonna be in the 2-ton vehicle, and I'm gonna be going and collecting the packages in the mail from the blue bins and different businesses. So they teach you about all of that there in Academy, and then after your 4 days of Academy, you have to call and reach out to the station that you are gonna be at, and you have to figure out when you come in for on-the-job training. And, you know, everything goes from there. So after you get about 3 days on the job training, since I'm driving the 2-ton as well, I got 3 days in the LLV, which is the normal vehicle for the USPS, and then I'm getting another 3 days in the 2-ton vehicle, which is the bigger collection vehicle. If you guys haven't watched my driving academy or my driving training video, make sure y'all go check that out. It shows on that thumbnail, you know, I actually took the time and made a thumbnail on that. It shows all of the different vehicles you're gonna drive. But anyway, man, I hope you guys appreciate the video. I hope this answered you guys' question. Like I said, this is a question that I get a lot, like what is the hiring process? What's the amount of time it takes? Like a lot of people have applied for it, and they got their pending email or whatever, their application pending email. And like I said, don't let it get you down. Don't feel like they're not gonna reach back out to you because it's been a month or two. Like I said, mine took about 3 months, and I also had stuff, you know, on my record, you know, not anything major, you know, just, you know, I ain't gonna get into all that, you know, but like just a marijuana, I had a marijuana and a couple of other things, you know, nothing violent or anything like that. But anyway, yeah, so, you know, especially if you have a clean record, they're most definitely going to reach out to you. The holiday season is coming up right now. Like, we're right around the corner. It's November. All these stores are starting to have their sales. Packages are starting to have to get delivered. A lot more packages are getting ordered, and a lot more packages are getting sent by just family sending things to other family members. So the USPS needs you, you know, so don't feel like, you know, don't feel like you're not going to get on. I know for sure, like, if I was able to get on, most of you guys are going to be able to get on as well. Just be patient with the process. And, you know, they'll reach out to you soon. You know, good luck to all you all. You know, I'm keeping y'all in my prayers, man. I'm glad I can help y'all out, you know, answer a few of y'all questions to let you guys, you know, kind of have ease of mind, you know, coming into the process. But anyway, I'm about to go ahead and get out of here. Make sure you hit the subscribe and like button. I appreciate you watching, and y'all take it easy.